or welcome back to my channel, The Nurtured Budget. My name is Michelle and I'm a 36-year-old mom who recently started cash budgeting to achieve my financial goals. Happy Tuesday. Today is going to be my cash stuffing video, and it is going to be a little bit different because things had changed a little bit and just gotta go with it when we make a change. So I had initially did my cash planning for $389, and I still have that, or I still am using all of that money, but I'm not going to be cash stuffing $389, and here's why. We did our big grocery haul last weekend at Costco, and then we also went to Aldi, and we spent like $500 something, and I end up splitting that. So I needed extra money into my envelope for that weekend so I could give half of the grocery expense to my partner. I probably could have waited, but if you know me, I just want to get it done so I don't forget about it. So I just took from my envelopes, and then I have little IOUs, and there's a lot, but that seemed like the easiest thing to me because I had the cash, so it's like, why not use it? And so what I'm gonna do is, instead of going to the bank, putting money back in, and doing all this unnecessary things, I'm going to just transfer $220, which is what I took, or I'm sorry, it isn't going to end up being $389. I'm just going to transfer to my savings, because what I did was I borrowed $220, so I have $220 in IOUs, going to the bank to take out the $169. I again took it from my envelopes because I have like $700 in my envelopes, so I just did some IOUs, and I will transfer that money from my Chase to my Ally savings, and then into my buckets. So that seemed like the easiest thing to do, and then it eliminates me having to go to the bank. So yeah, so what we will be doing is cash stuffing $169, because that's what we have left over if we take out the $220 that I owed you for groceries. So we have $389 minus $220. Yeah, so $389 minus $220 is the $169, and the $220 came from, like I said, the envelopes, and that went towards groceries. So instead of, if we look at my cash planning that we did, so instead of doing $253, because I had already had $24 I took from my debt that I was just going to transfer over to the debt, because I had $24 in my debt envelopes. I had $253, but I have to minus the $220 because I already borrowed that in IOU, so it's $3, and then the rest of the envelopes are as is. So let's go ahead and get my wallet out. I have my cute little, maybe not little, I have my money bag that I had gotten from Aesthetic Dollar. And it came with this wallet and this flyleaf. I had gotten this in her mystery grab bag bundle. I wanted to get a new wallet, and I was like, I feel like this is like the perfect opportunity, because it was she had the bigger wallet still. I don't want like a compact wallet in A7. I like the little bit of a bigger size. So I'll pull out the cash. And my cash is not going to be the same denominations. I have lots of 5s, 10s, and 1s, as you see. So we will see how this goes. It's probably going to be a little bit challenging getting it into my little wallet. So we'll see. All right, I'm going to do groceries last. Or you know what? No, that's unnecessary. So let's do groceries. So we have $33. Let's do 5, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that should be our $33. then I like to do it like that. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, 1, 2, 3. We have 33 for groceries. And there we go. That's not too bad. Okay, and then eating out, we are doing 73. So 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 71, 2, and 3. So this should be our 73 for eating out. And you know what? I'm actually going to exchange. There's too many bills. We'll exchange that and do the 10s. This one's going to be a little thicker. Give me one moment, please. Okie doke. Sorry about that. We're on to household, which I do 10 in, and I forgot that I switched household into a binder, so I'm going to just skip that for a moment. And then I don't need anything in personal. Kids, we're doing 40, so 20, 30, 40. Okay, like I said, nothing in personal. And you know what? I'm going to rearrange that there. Okay, so we have a little bit of thicker envelopes this week, so yeah, not my favorite. But let me go ahead and get this change out. And we can put it into my change jar, which I thought would be more full than it is right now, but it is not, which is okay. I'm still curious to see what it will be at the end. All right, so we have a real thick wallet, but that's why I like the bigger size, because I can still zip it up, no problem. And I just love this wallet. I love the quality of her products. I will definitely be purchasing from her. Let's go into my high priority. I had made the decision that I did not want my household envelope in here in my wallet because I'm not using it that often. So I said, let's just go ahead and put it in here. And then when I know that I'm gonna take from it, I can just grab from it. So 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's going to be 10 in my online savings account for household as well. I will do that tomorrow when I get paid. The stuffing is done earlier this week because typically I wouldn't be able to go to the bank until tomorrow, but since I pulled from my envelopes, I was able to do it earlier. But I will be posting this YouTube video tomorrow on Wednesday. So if this is correct, we should have $13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yay! Okay, so the 13 then goes into my savings. So I have make this year count. So I have $13 right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on week 3. I used to just do it all in a row, but I said, you know what, let's just, this month is a little bit tighter, so I'm gonna just do what I can and make it work. So we have $13 in there for so far, and that is all of our short and sweet. And like I said, it changed it up a little bit. I will be putting all of that money in my online savings account, in my high yield savings account. Then I can separate it into my buckets. I love Ally for that. I will probably never go to another high yield savings just because I love the bucket. Maybe if I get to like a high like emergency fund, or if I'm doing like several months for a month ahead, maybe once I get to that point, I might go find a bank that has a little bit of a higher yield. But I think Ally right now is still like 3.6, and I think like the highest you can get is 4, so maybe Ally might be 3.8. I'm not too sure, but regardless, it is still making me money no matter which way you look at it. So to me, that's all that matters, is I have money that is making me money and I don't have to do anything with it. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me on today's cash stuffing. Like I said, a little bit of a different one. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment below, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future content. I'll see you soon.